Don't learn Gopak by Alan Haughton without watching this video first. I don't care whether you're working at initial grade level or post grade 8. What we want to do all the time is making sure that the music is able to speak, that we're playing with love and passion and character. That's number one, a sure way to get a distinction in an exam, but most importantly, a sure way to make music come alive.
Now I'd love to show you the fact that Gopak is actually a Ukrainian Cossack dance with lots of leaps and kicks and squatting, and I'd really love to show you, but I fear that either the video will go completely viral or you would switch off immediately because nobody needs to see that. But actually it's based on a dance, it's really energetic, and we need to bring that flavour into the music as we play. Now because it's a dance, the first thing I say to you is it has to be really rhythmic. It's got this repeated pattern that keeps coming back through the entire piece. We've got this da, 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 da. And even as you're doing that, you can't think of it as da, da, da. The whole energy has got to be there from the outset. Bum, bum, ba, da, ba, ba. We've got two staccato notes that kind of come up and then a longer one, but feel that longer one as though it connects to the next bar. And that comes so many times. I mean, count how many times it appears in the music. I would also say you could think about the two things, because when two things are the same, perhaps you want to do them slightly differently. Perhaps the first one will be really strong, the second one maybe slightly like an echo. Just a subtle difference, but those little subtleties, why on earth shouldn't you do them at this level? Why should we leave that just to more advanced pianists? No, we shouldn't. We need to make music come alive. Then we have this melody that's passed between the two hands. You can just imagine how they might improvise a dance to that. The first bit is full of kicks. What might they do in a dance to this? Perhaps you could have a go. I feel that that's slightly more melodic than the bum, bum, ba. So when you have that, you might want to think about the shape of the melody. Ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba. And why not sing it as you play? Ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba. And definitely make sure that that G in the left hand is matching in tone with the rest of it. We don't want, and we don't want, make it all even. Here we go again. Maybe more here. And did you hear that? I made it feel like it was a little bit of an ending because it's the end of the first section. And I love the second section because things change. The texture changes because this time there's a slightly different melody. It's based on, do you remember from the first half? But this time it goes into the left hand. Now here is your chance to shine. If it goes into the left hand, which hand do you think needs to be more important? Is it this? Or is it the other way around? Of course it's the left hand. So it's good to do some work maybe playing the left hand and just gently tapping the right hand. Put them together. And as you do, can you see there's a little hairpin in bar 12? As you have that hairpin, feel that building of energy as you go through. Leading to, we're back. There should be a feeling of joy as you get back to that point. Because of course this is in a 3-part structure. You've got bar 1, which is A. You've got bar 9, that is the middle section. It's a very short one, it's only 4 bars. And then in bar 13, we're back to the original. And it should be full of joy and brightness. And there, you're going to apply all the same things as the first half, but perhaps even more joyfully. When you get to the end, don't be afraid to announce to us that it's an ending. It doesn't say that there should be a writ or a slowing down at all, But there is nothing to stop you really pointing those last 3 notes or the last 3 chords when you have the. Definitely make sure that we've got the end. And another tip, make sure you come off the chord at the end really strictly and abruptly. The endings are just as important as the beginnings. 1, 2, off.
Are there any other exam pieces that you would like me to explore and to bring to life in your interpretation? Let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do.